Moments ago, early voting coming to an end for Tuesday's June primary. Another busy day now as plenty of people cast ballots. The State Election Commission saying nearly 269 people had already cast ballots before today's voting took place. Our Megan Dowshes spent the day in Lexington County. She joins us live now. I know the doors closed at 5, but were there people still standing in line then?
Yes, JR, there was a few people that were still in line right at 5 o'clock. They got in within a few minutes to cast their votes. As you can see behind me, nobody in line anymore. They have practically finished closing up. But Lexington County voter registration had about 1,500 people a day come out to early vote. And that was a strong number for them. They said about 16,000 people through all of the early voting period is what the director tells me here in Lexington County. She has more about Tuesday.
On Tuesday, we have around our percentages typically are low for primaries, but this is a really good year for our governor, and we have a lot of seats that are very important. So I hope people will see that the importance of narrowing those candidates down for November.
Lexington County averaged about 1,500 voters a day during the early voting period, and officials were hoping for one final surge before polls closed.
But I really do anticipate at least, I hope at least another 8,000 to 1,000 people or more.
By the end of the early voting period, more than 16,000 voters had casted ballots in Lexington County. In Newberry County, election official director Shelley Madre reported just over 2,000 people voted early. Madre says the turnout isn't as high as a presidential election year, but officials are prepared for voters on Tuesday.
We have restructured the numbers for our active voters so that we have what we need at each precinct for voting. So it will be a little bit less than normal based on that.
And News 19 spoke to voters about why they choose to vote early.
I chose to come out early because I am going to be out of town next week, and I wanted to make sure that my vote was counted in the primary.
I'm really excited about this election, especially the primary, and I wanted to get out and exercise my right to vote and make sure my voice is heard and work on Tuesday. I don't know if I'll be able to make it out, so I wanted to get it done.
Because I don't want to be in that long line when regular voting started.
It's one of those things, give me a little more time, hopefully, and getting a little older, a little more time to get down here, so it just mainly the time part of it.
Polls will reopen on Tuesday at 7 a.m. and they'll close at 7 p.m. And officials are asking for you to check your polling location before you go out to vote because they might be different than the early voting locations. Reporting here in Lexington County, Megan Dowshes, News 19 WLTX.